Hey everybody, and welcome back to Game of Thrones. Now I will say this, the Lord who I'm controlling now, I am sorry because I am not remembering anyone's names, but the Lord who I'm controlling now, I think it's important that he start to learn how to handle the sword or knives or some kind of weapon, because he needs some kind of self-defense training. Even if he was trained in unarmed combat, do something. You know, because as a lord, you're going to be expected to go out to war, and lead your troops in battle and gain your honor through not only political strikes, but physical strikes and acts of war. So you need to get your stuff together in order to lead your people properly if you don't want to be known as Milksop the Soggy, which a lot of leaders are remembered in history, in real world history, as that, But hey, that's just me. Back to the story. Walk you,
You craven son of a whore. Move! Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
Craven son of a... What did he do?
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it? Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks
He's
true.
right.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy. Go.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
Men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
We can send him to the wall.
The man alone. Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us. Deserved to. Make him pay for what he's done. Give us justice.
Fuck him!
I will decide.
Send him to the wall.
Leave the poor man
Take his
alone!
fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
I'm sorry. I was so quiet.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
No! Please, my lord! My family, without me, they'll die!
My advisor, he must be punished. Your house will remember your judgment.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
That's very true.
Not just yourself, of course. You can weigh on any lord.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
The wall seems like a fitting place for a thief. I only hope he doesn't find Garrett there and take his anger out on the poor squire. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here. The bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty.
Yeah.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
I already know. I already know who I'm going to give it to. The Sentinel must be someone trustworthy. Someone befitting. Someone who thinks rationally, yet who doesn't make rash decisions. Ooh, ham. I want to go into town. Well, yeah, let's look at the food. Oh, I didn't want to be over near him.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there
14
are
days.
steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
No, there must be something else we can do.
Well, I hope we find it soon. We won't have much room to maneuver if we don't have the option of holding fast. I can speak to the huntsmen and trappers. Perhaps they can do more. My lord.
Alright, so we're low on food stores, but if we can figure out a way to have another food source and not demand anything from the my sister, it hurts me.
You'll not be fighting here forever.
Let me talk to Malcolm.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow, at first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real.
Yeah.
But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
But at least
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well.
It's true.
I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice, and I'd trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
I knew she was going to talk to me eventually.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. You promised me you wouldn't change, and I believed you.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know, and that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
What do you suggest I do?
You must be strong, decisive. You are the lord of this house.
Yeah.
Remember, you're just as capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it. I only wish you did too.
Wait a minute.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
How dare you? Wait a minute. Wait one effing minute. Hell no. I refute. No, I'm gonna look at you while I say this. Chick, I got a problem with you. Cause first, you badger me about my decision to go ahead and send the man to the wall. I could have cut off 3 of his fingers and you would have thought I was a monster. But even our uncle says I was merciful by sparing his life in this time of need and sending him to the wall. Now granted, that may be exile, but at least he's still alive. He can run away at any time. He can come back and get his family and they can flee for all we care. So first you badge me about that, then you tell me I should have more confidence in myself? What the hell is wrong with you? I am a lord. Oh my gosh, I wish I'd sent you to the wall. Oh my goodness. Pain in the ass. Who's gonna take up for the other guy? Any of the guardsmen? What is this? Portaclus. I can look at it. Can I speak to anybody over here? Oh. Sister, I hate you. Guess that's a long and a short of what I was gonna say. I hate you. I hate your guts. Did you do that?
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers.
They made a game like
Carve
that.
this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
I'm honored.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies.
No, he's not our enemy. But he did a bad thing.
Yes.
Then I wish you'd hurt him. People who do bad things need to be punished. Someone did something bad to Father and Roderick. Someone should hurt them even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Give me a speech bubble. Let me... Okay, so that was the only thing. So let me look at it. Still walking around, still looking. Taking...
Are you holding a sword or a turkey leg?
Maester Othgren has been absolutely right every step of the way, and we've had to exile his nephew because of defending himself. Our father was good because he stood up for what was just. He didn't act in the moment.
Do it like you mean it.
If the enemy has 5 times our soldiers, they're right not to enrage them because they could stake out and cut us off and starve us out.
Come on, what did I say? Swords up, slash right, parry, again.
As a sentinel, you can always be my war commander. Or you can always be my war commander, but...
Sword up, swing left, parry.
It's not always...
Wrong. I didn't know dogs could hold swords.
A word.
The hand of
Of course,
violence that wins. is the smartest
I
person.
have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come. Slash right.
No, I think I'll go with the more... Wait, can I go back up into the tower? Maybe I'll have a dialogue. Because I'm not talking to him. I'm just going in the tower. So I'm not talking to him. So game, if you make me talk to him, that's screwed up. Okay, good. Perhaps he can talk. He'll talk to himself as he looks over both of them. Just to see. Because he hasn't made his decision yet. Is there anything else that I can see? Anything else that I can do? No. There's nothing. Okay. Alright. I thought that would be more eventful than that. Whatever. Walk faster. Walk faster. Walk faster. He's not really walking that fast. But boy, my sister needs to get her mind needs to get her mind together, because if she's that scattered on her feelings about things, boy, whoo, her husband, man.
Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Actually, I wanted to ask, why did you send Garrett away?
I did it for your own protection, my lord. Garrett had to go. By sending him away myself, I thought it would keep you blameless in the eyes of the Whitehills. I only hope to give you an advantage, and I regret any action you disapprove of.
That's a clever strategy.
I do hope that's a good thing, my lord.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Why did you say that's a clever strategy like that? Why did you say that's a clever strategy like that? Well, I mean, I understand he did something that you didn't agree with, but...
Parry, get that sword out! Yes, my lord.
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the Whitehills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud.
I haven't made my decision yet. But I appreciate your opinion.
Thank you.
So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
You seek to throw people under the bus.
Swords up! You can lift them.
And I sense tinges of dissent in your voice. No. You're too headstrong for your own good. And he said my dad often sought his counsel.
Duncan, I've decided to name you as my sentinel. Congratulations.
Why, thank you, my lord. I'm honored. But are you sure?
Yes, of course. I'm convinced you're the man for the job.
Then I accept. But first, you must summon the small council, my lord, to make it official.
Right. I'll tell Maester Ortengrin to do it at once.
Yep. He is going to be my sentinel. He's had nothing but good decisions and smart things to say and to do since the beginning of this journey. No.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
You know, to be willing to put revenge for your own families aside, to be willing to send away your own nephew despite the pain that it brought you, to counsel me to be wise and brave instead of just stoking the ire of an enemy while they stand within our house. Those are all wise, level-headed decisions. But I fear I may lose my army. Because of the bitterness of my battle master.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Oh, so I can promise it to one and then give it to the other. That's the ultimate betrayal.
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle? This is reckless.
Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Now, sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here, with no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council. Lord Ethan deserves to hear from all of us.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Damn right. Check them both.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
That's very true.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please.
I'd say Premier.
Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
That's true.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough! My new sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance, and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
But
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, Let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
But
Invite him into this hall and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
yeah. There we go.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn.
No.
We have to prepare the house.
No. Now's not the time to adjourn. This is foolish.
My lord, I have fought for this family for many years. Do not forget that.
Take him into your council. What are you doing?
There will always be those who question your leadership.
Of course there will be.
Which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family.
Yeah.
Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
That's
Do you
gentle.
remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth.
Wow.
Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
Asher is dangerous and unpredictable. His presence could help or hurt.
Yeah, that's true.
Having another sword at your side always helps, especially now.
That's true.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Okay.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Yes.
Thank you,
I
Ethan.
think that was
I'm
gentle.
glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester.
Thank your
Mira
mother.
stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Thank your mother. Say thank you. Damn it, man. I can't blame him. He's only 14 or 15. I suppose that I would have thought the same thing at that age. And she's bored. So, I'm going to cut the video here, but I don't like how that went. Because the boy, the young lad, is not playing his full deck. And this is what I mean. Okay, so you have 3 ways of dealing with these, with this stuff. You've named your sentinel, yes. But just because you name your sentinel doesn't mean you always have to go with their counsel. I went that his counsel because it seemed like the most accurate thing to do. We don't have a lot of food sources, and our only gambling chip is our wood. We can't give away our wood for free. That's absolutely correct. Diplomacy should always be the first line of what you do. You always use diplomacy first. Diplomacy, bargaining, action. You always save fighting for last, because fighting can cost you casualties and resources that you probably couldn't spare, and you probably could have waylaid if you tried to talk it out. So I would have said, yes, that's a good idea. Let's have Eric Snow come to our castle. Let's meet him in the hall. Let's give him more honor than he is due to acknowledge his presence. Now, for my battle master, yes, I do know you serve, so this is what I want you to do. In case things go south, have a garrison of your 5 best men stationed around, hidden out of sight, in case he decides to threaten us. But have 10 of your other men line the halls where he's in, to let him know our might and where he's at. You know, also prepare a small garrison of 2 to 3 scouts. Make sure they're the best that we have, and follow him after he leaves. Keep an eye on him for about a good 5 miles after he leaves the kingdom, he and his men, and report back to me on what they saw and what they heard. You know, let's keep an eye on this guy. If push does come to shove, we're not going to give him all the wood. Then let's give him a certain percentage. Let's give him a certain amount of logs, if that will placate his anger for now. We need to keep him angry for now so we can see what the king in Mirai's plan will bring. If it comes to fruition, great. We've managed to pacify him until they told him to leave us alone. If not, we have this flimsy alliance in place that gives us time to think of what else to do, and it gives you time to train your men. Like you said, you're ready to pick up a sword, but most of your men are not. We need all the time we can muster to think about a plan that will thoroughly encompass all possibilities. He did not say that. I wouldn't just leave my other 2 advisors out. That bothers me. That's very narrow-minded, and that can get you killed. He's not playing chess. I doubt if he's seen a chessboard in his life. But, hey, that's just me. I'm older than what this guy is, and, you know, I've seen enough to know that political intrigue goes deeper than just words. Always. But okay, that was it. I'm going to cut the video here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you liked it, mash that like button like there's no tomorrow, and share the video with the world. Hit me up on Facebook, hit me up on Twitter, hit me up in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about the videos thus far. And I am The Outlier, and I will see you all in the next video.